UK Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Players' Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and here we are at TPC Sawgrass, the famous stadium course. Rich, this is a stern test for the players, isn't it?
It is, Luke. The interesting thing about this golf course is that every single shot seems to be working away from the previous shot. The tee shot, if it's a dogleg left to right, then the next shot requires a shot from right to left. It's just one of these golf courses that you have to think and pay attention on every single shot. You can't take a single shot for granted, and you certainly can't afford to get out of position because the angles on this golf course are so bizarre. Pete Dye is a genius when it comes to designing this golf course.
Well, it's all set up for an exciting event. Can't wait to get into this. Oh, that was pure. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Yeah, he's got roughly 110 to the pin here.
Well, not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. 13 feet to the cup.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Well, that's a nice way to start, writing a little red number down on the scorecard at the first.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
The first of our birdie opportunities comes second, par 5.
Driver not necessarily required here because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left, and if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par 5s on this layout.
Going with the 5-iron here.
They've decided to club up.
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. So exciting to have an eagle putt here. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Let's take a look at the par 3 third. Straight away mid-iron to short iron shot.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that. This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Unbelievable.
Yahtzee, hole in one. Mark it down on the card, baby.
Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
Hole in one. What a shot, what a celebration.
Let's take a look at Justin Thomas from earlier.
Watch this putt.
Nice putt to make that one. And back to the play, shall we? Well, the fourth is another great example that it doesn't need to be a long par 4 to be a testing one. This fourth can be menacing, can't it?
Just a small little twisty par 4. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a small second shot, probably a wedge. 3 distinct sections to this green, the front, the right, and the back left, and all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
Time for the second shot here at the 4. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Oh, absolutely flushed. Putting for birdie. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. And that will move him to 6 under par. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. All right, Rich, the par 4 fifth. Strong hole this one, isn't it?
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad, but a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup. This for back-to-back birdies.
Tracking. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Luke, I don't know if you know this or not, but nothing rolls like a ball.
And now -7 for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The tee shot at the par 4 6th has changed a lot now that that tree's been taken out of the way, Rich. But what do you think of this short par 4?
I missed the tree. I thought that was a really cool feature of this hole. You had to flight it underneath the tree back in the day to find the fairway. The bunker down the left-hand side has been expanded quite a bit as the lake on the left-hand side has been added as well. The front part of this green is protected by tall palm trees that will certainly make you think on your second shots. This is a wonderful little par 4.
You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy. Ooh, nice line. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 8 under. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. As we go from a wonderful little par 4, we go to a challenging, longer par 4, the 7th.
Difficult par 4, 451 yards. Water and sand all the way down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right. Find the green with your second and sprint to the next hole, making 4.
Yeah, that one will play. And playing this one from around 120 yards out. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Wow, was that any good?
Yes, gotta think that's a certain birdie from there.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. That's 9 under par for the round. The 8th hole, a long par 3 stretching 240 yards at its maximum. It's no sleeper, that's for sure.
I don't find anything sleepy about this hole. The front of this green is so narrow. There's no place to land it, especially when they put the flagstick there. This hole will grab your attention, as it should, because it's a long iron to a sliver of an opening. Even when they put the pin on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. The center of the green all day long here.
This was his 3rd. Pretty straightforward shot, about what you'd expect to see from this player.
And back to the course with the live action. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2.
get the fist pump ready. This looks like it's going in.
That's a lovely effort, that one. That's a handy putt to make. Why not take another look at that effort?
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
He finds himself in a share of 15th position.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The final hole on the opening 9 at TPC Sawgrass Stadium course, Rich, is a clever three-shotter.
Par 5, 583 yards from the back. Most players will play this as a three-shotter. Just find the fairway out to the left, second shot out to the right, sets up a very simple third shot to a very narrow green. Miss it right or left, good luck getting it up and down.
Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt.
They can open up their wings after this if it goes in. This one, guys, for eagle.
Super shot, that. And Rich, we're heading into the back 9 now, but I'm still thinking about that ace on the front. What a beauty that was.
Unreal. I gotta say, to watch that ball go into the hole was awesome. This player is still flying high.
Not a bad line, this one.
John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 12th.
Oh, this looks pure. That's outstanding. What a putt. Playing this one about 130 yards out. And choosing the 8-iron here. Nice shot, that. That should find the surface. Ooh, just skimmed the hole, that one. That's nicely done. A spot in the top 10 awaits if they can make this putt. Good looking putt. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. Oh, we'll take that, and a spot in the top 10 to boot. Trailing by 7 after that hole. There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
Gotta say, I did not see that shot coming. Well done.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Time for the second shot at the 11th. Going with the hybrid. Oh, they were so close to that rarest of birdies, an albatross. And this putt to move into the top 5. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just the decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, and little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. And that's 8 birdies today. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13.
So many different levels to this green on the par 3, playing 181 yards from the back. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in 1, but watch out if you hit in the wrong spot on the green. It'll be difficult to 2-putt from there.
Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Oh, that's a great shot. And sets up a birdie look here at the 13th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Nailed it. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd. Oh, what a stroke. That gets the job done.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole. There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second 9 at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 4 14.
Difficult tee shot on this, playing some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway and you've got a decent chance of finding the green with your second shot, but if you're out of position anywhere on this hole, your number will go up exponentially.
We'll now move over to John Rahm.
He's a sharp shooter from short range, isn't he?
Wonderful effort. Well, this is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff.
Nice out the rough here. That lie was so bad, I didn't think they'd be able to get it anywhere near there.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
What a putt. Started this perfectly.
That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. He's currently tied for second. The par 4 15th again requires another strong tee shot because there's some trees in the way, Rich.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. This putt is about 16 feet. It's tracking. Oh, that's a ripper. He's currently sitting in third. As we head to the 16th tee, the famous par 5, Rich, the start of the gauntlet.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do, but watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second. Pretty good shot there.
There's been action aplenty all over the course. How about this shot at the last?
I gotta say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
Nicely holed. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Henny, what's the player facing here?
He's looking at nice round number 180 here.
Oh, that's a great approach shot. A lot on the line here. This putt for a share of top spot. I like the look of this. Well, how good's that for the eagle? And as we move along to the next hole, they're currently tied for the lead with John Rahm.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The par 3 17th, one of the most famous holes in all of golf. The Island Green, one of Pete Dye's, but really Alice Dye's masterpiece.
When you play here in a practice round, it looks like you could just throw it on there. But when you're in a tournament round, it doesn't even look like it exists.
Oh, can you believe it?
Well, it doesn't get any better now, does it, Luke? A 1 is the smallest number you can have out there. Yeah, let's do this.
Well, that's certainly worth another look.
Yeah, this was a gift. Wasn't expecting this.
And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. When you feel like you've survived the 17th, you stand on the 18th tee and you think to yourself, where do I hit this?
Par 4, 462 yards, and you're going to find out what kind of player you are when you tee off here. How brave are you? How much do you trust your swing? If you find the fairway, that's a great start, but the second shot awaits.
And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. He leads the field by a stroke. Well, this one's going right at the flag. Oh, well played. Lovely shot.
Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
And that signs off on today's round.